Today we're diving into repurposing video content for B2B, showing you how to turn one long session, like a webinar, into up to 10 punchy short videos and do it fast without getting stuck in editing hell. I'll walk you through a practical 6-step flow I use, show exactly what tools I plug in, and share tips so your clips actually get traction on LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok. This is going to be raw and practical, with absolutely no fluff, so let's jump right into the process. First up, we need to talk about why long-form content still matters immensely in the B2B space. For B2B, those deeper videos, webinars, demos, in-depth interviews, are the places where crucial relationships are built with potential clients. They are not just about initial awareness, they actively educate, build significant trust, and move prospects further down the sales funnel. This long-form content remains evergreen if you host it somewhere easily searchable, like YouTube or your own website, because it can generate valuable leads months or even years later. That being said, short-form video is currently where maximum reach lives across all major platforms. Those 10 to 60-second vertical clips function as your primary discovery engine, capturing views, impressions, and introducing people to your brand for the first time. You probably won't close a major deal from a single 20-second TikTok, but you can absolutely make someone curious enough to click through and watch the full webinar. So the true sweet spot is to use your long-form content as the reliable source of truth and your short-form content as the powerful amplifier. The entire goal today is to show you a repeatable system to transform a single webinar into an entire content pipeline without needing to hire a full-time editing team. We begin with step 1. Record and centralize all your source material properly. Host your session on whatever platform you prefer, whether that's Zoom or something else, and ensure you have a high-quality recording alongside the auto-generated captions. Crucially, if you don't automatically get good captions, get transcripts done as fast as humanly possible. These transcripts are truly the backbone for quickly locating those highly shareable, punchy moments later on. Next up is step 2. Auto-identify the absolute gold hidden within that long file. This is precisely the part of the job that eats up the most time if you attempt to do it all manually. Traditional tools like Premiere Pro offer incredible control, but are notoriously painful and slow. CapCut is much friendlier and has quick auto captions, but you will still be slicing and pasting endlessly. That is exactly where advanced tools change the entire flow by automatically scanning the video, surfacing potential viral moments, and suggesting clips that perform well as shorts. This software looks for engagement spikes, strong sentence hooks, and clear topic shifts, basically completing the tedious first pass of editorial work for you. Moving on to step 3, which is to meticulously pick your various content angles. From the suggestions, you should select 10 or fewer clips, ensuring each one contains a single, clear, standalone idea, like a pain point or a powerful data point. You should label each selected clip with a short title that immediately doubles as an attention-grabbing headline. If you want to think effectively like an algorithm, remember that short, punchy titles paired with clear visuals directly equal more clicks from users. Step 4 focuses on the technical edit, editing everything down to a strict 9:16 vertical format and adding necessary captions. When exporting, keep the main speaker framed nicely and, if it helps the shot, zoom in slightly to eliminate any unnecessary background slide details for the short clip. You must add captions, and they need to be fast to read, highly legible, and styled consistently to match your established brand aesthetic. While you can handle this in other editors, honestly, the tool's auto-editing gets you 80% of the way there by automatically cropping, applying clean captions, and even removing awkward dead air. To maintain brand cohesion across all clips, use a consistent overlay color, place a small logo in a corner, and add a consistent title card at the top of every single video. Step 5 is all about preparing the package, handling metadata, crafting thumbnails, and setting up the publishing schedule. Before hitting publish anywhere, write a short description and set targeted hashtags or keywords based on the specific platform's best practices. You should also create simple, eye-catching thumbnails or title frames that remain effective even when viewed as tiny squares. Here is a crucial secret sauce tip. Never, ever publish all 10 clips immediately back-to-back in one session. Algorithms across the board dislike seeing 10 nearly identical uploads spamming a user's feed in quick succession. Instead, you must use a dynamic mix of your new shorts, some original short-first content, and other engaging posts to keep your overall feed fresh. This is where features like auto-schedule and content calendar truly earn their keep, letting you set the frequency and have the AI distribute posts over days or weeks from one central dashboard. Finally, we reach step 6. Measure the results and diligently iterate on what you find. You need to track metrics like watch-through rate, overall engagement, and any subsequent spike in your original webinar views or signups. Some clips will inevitably outperform others, so use that hard data to intelligently teach your selection tool which specific hooks resonate best with your unique audience. If one specific cut really works well as a YouTube short, try repurposing that same core idea with a slightly different edit for LinkedIn, where the caption and call to action are naturally more professional. Let's quickly cover some practical notes regarding platform play for maximum impact. On LinkedIn, since people often watch content on their desktop computers, square or even landscape content can perform quite well, although vertical still captures excellent reach. When posting there, always lead with clear, tangible business value and maintain a professional, authoritative tone throughout the caption. For YouTube Shorts, you need to treat the content as both a discovery mechanism and a search result, so optimizing your keywords is absolutely critical. Shorts have a fantastic advantage because they can keep collecting views for a surprisingly long time if you nail the topic and structure correctly. When focusing on Instagram and TikTok, your absolute top priorities must be the initial hook and quickly adapting to current platform trends. The captions need to be punchy and attention-grabbing, and that very first 1 to 3 seconds must instantaneously grab the viewer's focus. Now here are a few crucial production tips I personally learned the hard way over many projects. Always export your finalized captions immediately, because those underlying transcripts allow you to quickly skim and pull exact quotes that will work perfectly as short clips. Keep your branding subtle, but ensure it remains completely consistent. If the webinar had a visual theme, carry that color palette into the subtitles and title cards so previous attendees instantly recognize your content. You absolutely must remove all filler words and any unnecessarily long silences because short-form content thrives on rhythm, and snappy pacing is what ultimately wins attention. Let's have an honest discussion about the trade-offs between the various tools available to you. Premiere Pro provides unparalleled precision, but demands a significant investment of time to master, and comes with a recurring cost. CapCut is incredibly fast and often free for many creators, but it still necessitates a lot of manual selection and tedious scheduling work on your end. Furthermore, robust webinar platforms are excellent for hosting and analytics, but they simply do not solve the core content repurposing workflow challenge. The right specialized software bridges all of those gaps by offering auto-editing to surface viral parts, scheduling so you don't manually queue posts, and a content calendar for easy cross-platform management. This does not imply the tool is some kind of magic wand. You still require high-quality source content and very clear creative direction from a human. However, it significantly means you can move from one webinar to a full week or two of varied social content with vastly less friction and effort. Regarding repetition and platform signals, please never drop 10 clips that look nearly identical in a very short time window. Platforms like TikTok and Instagram are designed to actively deprioritize feeds that appear overly repetitive or automated in nature. The correct approach is to spread the clips out, mix up the content formats, and intersperse them with some entirely original, short-first content. If you must create multiple shorts from the same source video, be sure to tweak the framing, change the thumbnails, or edit the captions differently so each piece feels genuinely fresh to the viewer. Let's recap this entire workflow summary very quickly to solidify the steps in your mind. First, record the webinar and immediately save the full transcript file for easy searching. Next, upload that source file to your chosen tool and activate the auto-scan feature to find those high-potential moments automatically. Then, review the suggestions and select 6 to 10 clips, making sure each one delivers one single, clear, and valuable message to the viewer. After that, auto-edit everything down to the 9:16 format. Apply branded captions, add overlays, and use small jump cuts to tighten the overall pacing and tempo. Following that step, utilize the auto-schedule feature to distribute your new posts across all platforms and fill out your content calendar visually for the coming weeks. Finally, monitor the resulting performance closely. Iterate on your strategy based on the metrics, and then rinse and repeat this entire proven content process. Why this entire system matters so much for B2B marketing is simple. Your key thought leaders are extremely busy people. You might only get the chance to capture them in a live setting once every quarter, or perhaps during a major product launch event. Repurposing allows you to squeeze significantly more return on investment out of those rare sessions because you gain awareness from the shorts while retaining evergreen value in the original long-form asset. It also successfully creates a highly repeatable content engine that scales its impact far beyond the single person who originally recorded the webinar. A few final tips. Try to keep only 1 or 2 clear, primary calls to action across all your clips, like watch the full webinar or book a demo. But ensure not every single clip becomes a hard sales pitch. Allow some clips to focus purely on education. Let others entertain briefly, and use the rest to provide a gentle nudge toward that final decision point. And for achieving true consistency across your channels, invest a small amount of time upfront in setting up templates in your editor or tool so every clip feels like it belongs to the same recognizable brand family. If you would find it useful, I can easily put together a comprehensive checklist for your very next webinar, including specific timestamps to watch for and template headline ideas. Alternatively, I can walk you through a real, live webinar using the tool to show this entire 6-step flow in action right on screen for you. Repurposing content should never feel like magic, but with a reliable, proven process and the right tooling supporting you, you can generate a steady stream of social content that actually moves people closer to making a final decision. Thank you for watching this breakdown. Please stay consistent with your posting schedule and never stop experimenting with what works best for your unique audience segment.